Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy. She blinded me with refractors. I had the um, fun experience last week of attending Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. And even though it didn't turn out the way I wanted, obviously it was a ton of fun. I was able to film a few things to kind of let people know what the atmosphere was kind of like in there. But just a few notes first. So the Spurs did end up winning the game 111 to 103. They jumped on us pretty early with a bunch of threes, and every time it seems like every time we would just kind of like claw our way back into the game, they would just immediately push the lead back up to double digits. Um, yeah, they just had an answer for everything that night. So kudos to the Spurs. They were a very young team, very talented. They remind me a lot of us just a couple of years ago. So it's going to be fun over the next couple of seasons because we're not done and they're not done. So even though they're like at the time I'm recording this, they're down 2 games to none in the NBA Finals to the Knicks, and they're probably going to lose this finals, but they'll be back in the mix. We'll be back in the mix. It's going to be a fun rivalry, I think. But anyways, going back to the game, SGA was phenomenal. He was 12 of 21, 35 points. The Spurs, they did a great job the whole series on him, just being really physical with him. And every time he would get past his guy, like there was always help defenders waiting to come off of other players of ours. And they made it really difficult on him. One of the better jobs I've seen defensively against SGA. Chet, Chet was brutal, man. I mean, you guys have all heard it by now, all the stuff on social media and all the talking heads. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. He's just brutal. 1 of 2 from the field, 4 points and 4 rebounds. I think he played like 30 something minutes. I mean, when you're already down Jalen Williams and AJ Mitchell, this is a game where you really needed Chet to step up, and he didn't do it. So I'm not one of the people that thinks that he's going anywhere. I think he's gonna, he'll be back next year and he'll be fine. This was just a terrible series for him. He looked hesitant. One of the things I really want him to work on in the off season, other than just getting stronger, which I mean, I think everybody says that, and he's got one of those body frames where I think it's tough for him to put on weight, but he's got to get stronger. But he's got to be able to get his shot off quicker as well. Like I've seen this season so many of his threes blocked by like guards running out there. It just takes him too long to load up his shot. Cason Wallace, he came up big, especially in the fourth quarter. He had a bunch of threes. He finished with 17 points and played great defense throughout the entire game, as usual. That's kind of what you expect from Cason Wallace defensively. And then the offense seems like it's coming along. Jay Will, another bright spot. He had 11 points, 10 rebounds off the bench. He had some big shots, 1 3 in particular that I think put us ahead in the third quarter. And yeah, he brings a ton of energy, and everybody loves him. And speaking of love, like Jared McCain, he's quickly emerged as a fan favorite, and I just don't understand how the 76ers let us have him. And then they say that they sold high on him or something. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so he had 12 points, 5 of 12 shooting, even though he didn't have his best night offensively. He's just the type of player that every time he shoots it, you think it's going in. But just to kind of like wrap it up here a little bit, the crowd was awesome, as you would expect for a game 7. And even though we didn't come away with the W, I had a lot of fun just, soaking up the atmosphere. Our team received a lot of hate on social media, which is pretty funny actually, because in a way it kind of signals, that you made it, right? Everybody's hating on you now. But the fans here still love this team, and I'm already fired up to start next season. So it was a lot of fun. But now let's go ahead and let's get to some of the footage.
Making the walk to Game 7. Thunder Spurs. It's the big one. Feeling pretty good about it. I know the city's pretty excited, so we will see how things turn out, but should be fun.
front of you determined that Caruso contacted the ball.